Recipe testing is basically the closest thing cooking has to a science experiment. You take a set of ingredients, tweak some variables, and hope your creation doesn't suck. But let's face it, sometimes it ends up really sucking. The first step is understanding your goal. Are you replicating a recipe, making improvements, or inventing something new? Each approach changes how you test. Most people fail right here by being too vague about what they want. Next comes research. Yes, the joy of glancing through 27 different chili recipes. You'll notice every grandparent insists their version is sacred, but that's where trends emerge. Pay attention to recurring core techniques. The pain point? No one tells you how exhausting the trial and error part can be. I'm talking about making muffins so dry they could pass for croutons. And don't even get me started on the dishwasher aftermath. Pro tip: when testing recipes, don't fully commit to batches. Have the ingredients if possible. That way, if it's a disaster, you're not stuck with 80 cookies that taste like regret and poor decision-making. Taste testing? That's where things get spicy, sometimes literally. Don't do the pinch of salt and vibes approach unless it's your 900th time cooking that dish. Actually weigh, measure, and write everything down. Another mistake? Trying to test a recipe when you're starving. It's like going grocery shopping hungry. You'll convince yourself ramen is gourmet. Always eat something beforehand to stay objective when tasting. If you're tweaking flavors, only change one variable at a time. More garlic, swap sugars, test individually. If you do them all at once, you'll have no way of knowing which adjustment saved or ruined the dish. Texture is a whole other dimension. People are obsessed with flavors, but forget how much crunch, chewiness, or creaminess can affect success. A good texture mismatch will have people quietly moving food around their plate. And let's talk about heat control. That pan on your stove? It lies. Cooking at medium-high heat can mean wildly different things. Thermometers and patience are the underrated heroes of great recipe testing. Pro tip: get feedback, but from people who will be honest. Not your mom who loves everything you make. You need that friend who isn't afraid to say, "Dude, this sauce tastes like sadness." Documentation is critical. Write what worked and what didn't. Skip this, and you're doomed to make that same bland soup from last month. Treat the recipe like you're leaving instructions for future you to avoid your past mistakes. Finally, after all the tweaks and burned batches, you hit that sweet spot where the recipe works. And that's beautiful. Sometimes the process is annoying, sometimes absurd, but when it hits, it's like magic on a plate.